are committed to continuing coverage for you in the trial of two Aurora police officers, Jason Rosenblatt and Randy Rodema. They're the first of five first responders to go on trial in connection to Elijah McClain's death. Both face charges that include manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, and assault. McClain died days after a violent encounter with the officers, during which he was put in a carotid hold until he passed out and was injected with ketamine by paramedics. Well, the trial for those two officers has been ongoing for the last 2 weeks.
Rick Sallinger reports on the latest from the courtroom.
Testimony focused on the controversial term excited delirium and also the police use of a carotid hold on the 23-year-old. When Aurora police encountered Elijah McClain, he was wearing a mask and waving his arms. A struggle then took place. The officers had been trained to recognize what's called excited delirium.
Testimonies of people having superhuman strength and that they're very difficult to get into handcuffs and very difficult to restrain.
Training Sergeant Kevin Smith testified that the officers have been instructed how to use a carotid hold to restrain a suspect by reducing blood flow to the brain.
Using the carotid control hold, it is actually impossible to cut off all blood flow to the brain.
Paramedics then injected McClain with ketamine, which was later put in the autopsy report as a cause of death. The mention of excited delirium was later removed from the autopsy report. It is considered by many to not be a legitimate medical diagnosis. Rick Sallinger, covering Colorado First.